What's going on, you guys? This is Luke with Dark Fiction Factory here with a very special little video today. Today we are going to be unboxing, or unpackaging, I guess would be the correct phrase, my brand new book, Shades of Violence. Now we are going to be opening the proof copy from Amazon. And we'll also be taking just a quick sneak peek, talking a little bit about what the book is actually about. I've been working on this book for a little over 2 years, really learning the process of how to actually write a novel. So it's been a long time coming. So I'm very excited to open this proof copy. I'm also hoping that everything worked out right as far as the cover art, the dimensions, the print. I have to check it over, make sure there's no mistakes. So let's open it up and take a look at it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully everything is good. So I was actually surprised. I ordered this yesterday, and it said it was going to be about a week till it came. It actually came within 24 hours. They printed it, packaged it, and sent it. So say what you will about Amazon, but at the end of the day, for a writer, it is really great to have a service like this that allows you to put your book on there for free and to get your art and your work out to people in a timely fashion. So I do appreciate them getting it here so quick. So without further ado, let's go. Now, I'll preface this. The last book I put out, Boy's Best Friend, I tried to do a video like this, and when I opened the package, it was all screwed up. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Here we go. And it will have the little proof copy stamp on it. Let's see. Ooh, it looks nice. Looks beautiful. There you go. Shades of Violence. You can see the cover art. Sorry, my computer is reflecting in it a little bit. See Shades of Violence. See our main character here. Genesis. This is Donovan Montana, an ex-Hollywood star turned serial kidnapper. And you'll see the spine looks solid. My name on it there. And then the text on the back, which I might still tweak a little bit, but I kept it pretty simple. I really like the way it looks with the shiny cover for this one. So for Amazon, you can either do a glossy finish, which is what I went with on this one, or you can go with a plain matte finish. So this is my first book, and you can see how this one's not reflecting back into the camera, which is nice for video purposes. But this one has like a really smooth, almost like a rubbery feel to it, which I think really worked with this design. For this one though, I wanted to go with the glossy, and I think it looks really, really nice. So let's take a look inside the cover. There you see Shades of Violence, the title page. It looks good. So we'll just take a quick skim through it. You can see printing looks nice. I've obviously edited and gone over this story so many times now. Like I said, it's almost 370 pages. So it takes a while to go through over and over and over, but I have. So I will go back and now I will read this one last time. Now that I have the printed copy, it gives me one final last time to catch any mistakes or any small changes that I might have to make. So I'm hoping there won't be many, if any, but I'm excited to sit down and actually read this through and also kind of get the experience of reading my own book, actually having it, holding it in my hand. I'm a reader. I like to read physical copies of books. I'm not a big online reader. I'm not a big kid. I don't even have a Kindle. So it'll be exciting to actually read through this for the first time. I did want to give a huge shout out to Martin Trafford, who put together the cover art for this. Really brilliant artist. I'll put a link to some of his work in the description. I also want to give a big shout out to Lydia Pever-Legrest, who helped, well, pretty much didn't help, pretty much formatted everything for me and dealt with me sending back emails saying, can we change this? Can we change that? But she really did a great job, and I think it's pretty much perfect. I will leave a link to her work in the description below as well. So just to talk a little bit about the book, again, it's called Shades of Violence. It is about, I will actually just read the back of the book for you. It says, Genesis is a child plagued by violent fantasies. She runs away from home after learning of her beloved father's death. Lost on the highways, she's saved by an ex-Hollywood star, Donovan Montana. Genesis meets a couple of other mysterious children back at Donovan's mansion, and it becomes apparent that his intentions are anything but innocent. But much to Donovan's surprise, Genesis may be more than he can handle. Shades of Violence is a blood-soaked game of cat and mouse that asks, when is violence necessary? So this book really plays up the angle of, you're kind of coming from a violent family history, having violent thoughts, and then being sort of this little girl being put in this position where using those violent thoughts may be her only means of actually surviving. So it sort of asks, like I said, asks that question of, you know, when is violence the answer, when is violence not the answer? And it's a very gray area, right? I always like to say violence is many shades of red, right, instead of gray. So basically, yeah, in the book, you know, Genesis is living with her mother Rose, who's this sort of you know, desperate single mother. Her father is actually in prison. We find out that her father died very early in the story. She runs away in a huff, in grief, and basically falls victim to the sweet-talking Donovan Montana, ex-Hollywood star, who's now living in the mountains of Northeast Pennsylvania. And Donovan may be a complete psychopath, maybe a killer, maybe a pedophile, maybe a murderer, maybe many different things. We don't know. Well, you won't know, I guess, until you read the book. But yeah, so as Genesis basically falls into these strange circumstances, she's at Donovan's house. What we see ensue is basically, like the book back cover says, it's a blood-soaked game of cat and mouse, kind of like a demented Home Alone, right? Like she gets the upper hand a little bit on Donovan, which sort of shifts the balance of power, and some crazy shit goes down. But anyway, that is Shades of Violence. Will be available on Amazon very soon as I check it over, make sure everything's good. It'll be live on paperback as well as Kindle. We did not do hardcover with this one, although I think the hardcover would have looked pretty sweet with this design. But yeah, hopefully you guys check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I will leave a link to my Amazon page right now in the description below, as well as my website, darkfictionfactory.com, if you want to check out some of my work. In the meantime, we have tons of short stories and things on darkfictionfactory.com, and as well as other stories, audio stories, here on the Dark Fiction Factory YouTube. But anyway, thank you guys for checking it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy the book. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.